Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Capital. This is going to be a crazy parade here. Marche du Nain Rouge. It's French. We're going to chase a little red dwarf around the place. 2nd and Canfield. That's across from the traffic jam. That's where it starts. Look at this. An arts challenge. I like to say art is everywhere. Detroit's coming back. Okay, let's take a look at the map. That's the downtown area. That's the sexy area. But this parade is going to start in the Cass Corridor at 2nd and Canfield, and it's going to head south on 2nd, go around Cass Park, and kind of end there at the Masonic Temple. Stay tuned, man. I got it all. We're start to finish, basically. I've been there before. I've been around the block. In fact, my sister, Michelle, gave me this book, Things People Say About Detroit, from the Nain Rouge. These are quotes that he got. And I highlighted a few here. You can read them. And who do you think said all this? The Nain Rouge got all these quotes. God, none other than Joe Louis said all this. Was the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time, reigning as the heavyweight champion from 1937. Here, Detroit was a bad situation for me. Wow. Yeah. Some people say that. The little red dwarf, he's not a big fan of Detroit. But anyways, I got to go eastbound here. I'm going to take I-94. This is like the football bridge. It's football inspired. You see the footballs up top? And then we could make this a welcome center. This big tire is certainly a photo op. Used to be a Ferris wheel. I have a friend, Steve Fry, that's going to give us all the facts on that. But we could make it a rest area, welcome center. Nearby is Baker College. And this is our way entrance into the city of Detroit, the city limits. Whoa. Wow. The tape is acting up. What is going on there? Okay, I'm going to make a left at Temple. Well, I might have to change the camcorder. This one's acting up a little bit. I'm going to park near the Masonic, which is near the end of the Marche du Nain Rouge, right where this blue dot is. Cass Park is there, and then the parade runs south. Now, there's lots of opportunities here, but people are figuring this out. This is close to the Little Caesars Arena, and the property around here is starting to get developed. People see opportunities. There's one of those green light places. So they have those cameras and so forth. Here, chase your what if. What if? Yes, you need, everybody has to try to focus on what it is that is their passion. If you're passionate about it, gosh darn, you'll probably be pretty good at it. There's like some pelicans. And then look at this, man. I was surprised. $10 for parking. Are you kidding me? Parking is against my religion. Here, the Detroit Shipping Company. Well, as with anything I try to do now, it's urban planning. So this was the Cass Corridor area, long forgotten. That's like Chinese here, and I think it means let's work together to bring the neighbor back into the hood. Call it a neighborhood again. Yes, indeed. Why not? Cass and Peterborough, and then off in the distance, that has been redeveloped. This whole area is being transformed. We've kind of gotten over that fear factor, which is great. And people are realizing that there's money to be made here. Location, location, location. So, yeah, and the whole city of Detroit will be that way too. But the Cass Corridor is between downtown and midtown. It was ripe for opportunity. And buildings galore like this one have been rehabilitated. My Lord, right here on Martin Luther King. Here monthly, weekly, or even daily. But the police had their presence today for the parade, which was great. Here it's nearby the Clay School. The broken window theory. So I'm not sure what's happening with the school. All right, here's looking up second. Parade was to start around 1:30, and I see a police car coming down here. Okay, that's where I parked. This is where I'm at now. And then looking up second and Brainerd. Yeah. Up to Canfield. So I'm going to walk all the way up to Canfield and then retrace my steps. My evil twin is with me today. I kid you not. But urban planning, so this is for rent. This is going to be kind of a neat, hip little neighborhood. These people have been here for a while. They always had a nice house there, a nice paint job. We're getting close to the start now. There's a park across the way. You can get there by here, even by bike. Look at this. 2 wheels are the new 4 wheels. I like to say motor capital and all that, but yeah, everything that's mobile gets you around. Some kind of motor action. I'm cool with that. But we're getting close to the start of the parade, which is a lot of fun. And it's kind of like Detroit's Mardi Gras. It's like, quote unquote, like only in Detroit kind of thing, but it's a lot of fun.
Still out, you gotta stay on the red light.
If you play with fire, for heaven's sakes, be careful. Then they had they have a trailer of the past names. Let's see. Oh, those Devin Scillian and the Lieutenant Governor. Yeah, this is the past names. They were all on a stage, and it's the 10-year anniversary of this parade, and it's Detroit's Mardi Gras, and it seems to have caught on. People kind of enjoy this. And why not? It's a little crazy, but we can deal with this. This is Detroit. We can handle this. You know, and there were some people, for the Nain. It might be pronounced more like the Nan, but it's a little red dwarf, and there were a lot of sympathetic people. I couldn't get in here, but look at here, like you got like a little garden thing. It's like magical in there. This is kind of a fun parade because it's open to whatever you want to do. If you want to jump in and be a part of the parade, you can walk the parade. You can dress, and then some guitar action. Detroit versus Detroit versus Detroit versus everybody. Yes. But above it all, we can rise. Yes. But this is a fun parade. The people, I should have focused in more on the characters walking the parade route. I'm showing some of the buildings here along the way, but a lot of Detroit characters, a lot of individualism kind of a thing. It's kind of fun. You know, and it's kind of a family thing now. You see some young parents with their kids and so forth, which is fun. Start that tradition early, and they'll be hooked. And this is 10 years, but there's no reason to say this just can't go on forever. Theater Bazaar, Now that's an interesting group of people, to be sure. And imagine that. And times 100%. That's what this whole parade is all about. Interesting people. Yeah. It's bizarre.
I'm hiding now. I don't want you to see me. I'm hiding. I'm playing hide and go seek. I like this game. I don't want you to see me. I'm hiding. You gotta get off to the side. I don't know why you guys are in here. If you're now part of the parade, folks, you've got to get off to the side.
Tony, I grew up in Italian.
There's the caveman. We'll see him later in the show. So, yeah, don't touch that dial. But this is near the end of the parade, but this is where it started, right in front of the traffic jam and Snug on Canfield in 2nd. So, yeah, this is where it all began. The Nain has different kind of faces and so forth. And then on this block, Shinola. Oh, that got a good shout out at the Oscars. Smokey the Bear. Don't light forest fires, right? Third Man Records. Jack White. And the Jolly Pumpkin. Yeah, so this block has been transformed. Across the street, City Bird. And the Nest. And then Motor City Brewing Works. Solid pieces of the puzzle going on right here. But that's kind of what the Nain looks like. They have sponsors. Excellent. It does cost money to put these things on, and the police are doing a good job with that, too. So I don't know how they all figure that out, but it's nice. But they have sponsors to help out. All right, so I'm going to head back, reverse course here, and head back to the Masonic. But, yeah, urban planning. My Lord, this neighborhood is getting transformed. The millennials and so forth they don't have the baggage that the baby boomers did. That was my generation. And, yeah, it's fun. People are rethinking the city. And what used to not be popular is actually quite popular now. So, yeah, this Cass Corridor neighborhood is hot. They want to say District Detroit or whatever, but I don't think we'll ever get beyond the Cass Corridor. That's pretty notorious. When you're talking about like a red light district or the wannabe bad district, it was the Cass Corridor. But yeah, but look at some of the housing kind of deals. There's some solid buildings here, and she's traffic control there. That was interesting. She was really telling people to get on the sidewalks. That's like a totally green-friendly building. Oh, some of the decoration on these buildings. Philosophical messages. And even a park. Imagine that. And the architecture. Yes, indeedy. And I think the apartments, the units up there are nice, but can't say I've seen it. But look at this white building. Oh, and then this is fairly new. A skateboarding place. And then solar panels. These people are brainiacs. Yeah, there's a nice pair of boots. Here at the skateboard shop. I want to get back to the press conference, though. The Nain is going to address the media and so forth. And, yeah, we're going to talk about Detroit and what, hopefully we're going to party on. Look at that. That's a nice mural here. But yeah, this whole neighborhood by neighborhood, it's all about urban planning. So everything's a piece of the puzzle. That's what's kind of nice about this parade, because it goes right through the cast corridor area. And it was kind of neglected, but certainly with the Little Caesars Arena, which has the Red Wings and the Pistons, that's revitalized this cast corridor. And there's murals all about the place. Choose and choice. But yeah. The Detroit police, this was part of the bomb squad here. The dog there. And then a green light. And I think that's helped out a lot with that crime situation too. So kudos to that kind of thing. Detroit's changing a little bit. You know, people feel a little safer, and that makes all the difference in the world. Then you feel okay to live down here. The Manhattan, what a kick-ass building. And then Altadena next door, and it's kind of like a double thing. It goes around here, and then you drop down, and it says another entrance. But then the third building is the Cromwell. It's the smallest of the three. Or maybe it's the same as the Manhattan. But right behind, okay, everybody's assembling in front of the Masonic here. And this, big to do. This is not fake news, folks. This is real news. What you are going to see here it really happened. None of this? No. This is for sure.
Grand Prix and what? Bummer about that slide too. I just about let the air out of your tires. I was going 85. I always I just took a job as an Instagram influencer. One day, maybe I'll get my doctorate at the Institute of Bagels. I might have given your auto insurance company the point prints. Not Charlie enough on St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, I stole your lunch. Are you coming to my DJ night at Marble Bar? Twitters, I want you to do that about yourself. Sorry I spilled your milk. The parking lot in District Detroit. I insist on running in the front seat of your big Cadillac. And tell us to roll your entire neighborhood in Project Green Light. I'm hosting my carbon in the Nain Rouge. I never think about recycling the air. I thought about fixing the damn roads. The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fires in Russia. Hey girl, Ryan Gosling thinks you're ugly on the inside. What? You're supposed to just leave your scooter wherever you want. I look great with the suit. I still can't figure out why she wrote the check. Chanel.
Woo! It's the 10th anniversary of Nain Rouge, and we have never seen a crowd like this. It is fantastic. Awesome. In fact, the spirit of Detroit past and Detroit future will now take us back to Nain Rouge's past.
Thank you so much. Sister, join me. Oh, sister, how are you feeling, Detroit? You look amazing. Turn to the person next to you and tell them how amazing they look right now. It's like church but better. You look amazing, Detroit. It is time before this terrible Nain who haunted us through our whole joyous parade. Did you see him?
With
Flaunting us? Boo! Can I hear a big boo for the Nain? And not just this Nain, but I'd like to hear a boo for all the Nains who have come before this Nain, the 310 Nains who have been haunting this magnificent city for 300 years! Before we can work together to rid ourselves of this Nain, let's remember where we have been. Let's welcome the past Nains.
I feel like this is a fashion show.
I feel like it is a fashion show.
All right, name number 1 from 2010.
There he is. Scrappy. He was scrappy, right?
Us. Yes.
Yeah, we didn't know how many names would be here. He's got like a bath mat, chest hair thing happening. Like seriously, first name.
But I kind of like the fur boots.
The boots were good. The boots were good. Boots with the It was 2010, right? Right? It was 2010.
You're amazing.
Boots with the
Vanishing over there.
Yeah, look at this one. Look at this one still. Basic.
Oh, yes.
It's getting badly. I think it started going badly.
Yes.
Oh, this name. The worst. This name was bad.
Emergency manager.
Looks like he accomplished something.
Yes.
In his little mission accomplished outfit.
Yes.
Let's give a big boo to this Nain.
Oh, see you later. This teen name. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie, I was secretly kind of into this name. Not gonna lie.
Teen name?
Sister, what happened next?
I don't know, but there's leather. Leather.
The name went through kind of a sexy phase. From his own corporation, he had all the corporate sponsors, this Nain. What do we say to him? Let's hear it for booing the Nain! And the false information. And that evil creature who led that parade. And that we are all here to rid ourselves of.
No, I say I haven't.
He was with us for a while. I don't know what happened to this year's Nain.
I haven't seen him.
Has anybody seen him?
I haven't seen him at all. I have no idea where he is.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. This is terrible.
Here I am, Detroit. I brought you this cake to remind you that 300 years down the road, we're still in a locked and a fated romance. I brought it to remind you that you can never quit me. No more than you can quit whatever holds you back. We are each other's destiny. And yet, as I stand here this afternoon, ready to tell you off one more time, all I can think is something's gone terribly wrong. Terribly, awfully wrong. I've seen things this morning that has made me think. 310 years together, and I look out at you, and I realize all this looks like it's as much fun for you as it is for me.
I'm having a great time.
And I'm not exactly sure what that means. Maybe it means I need to double down because I've lost the ability to get under your skin. Or maybe it means that we all have a role to play. I am the yin to your yang. You wouldn't be here without me. And I wouldn't be here without you. If it wasn't for me, you guys wouldn't have anything to do today. Except hang out with those irritating Nain Rouge supporters. And nobody wants to hang out with those losers. Normally, if you crossed me, it would mean I cursed you for all eternity. Because that would be the cold-blooded Detroit thing to do. But today I'm sitting here, knee-deep in frosting, looking at all you dressed so earnestly and ridiculously. You put all this effort in, and here I am standing in a cake, putting in just as much effort. You really seem like you have a good time. You may not win every time, Detroit, but I know I've been in a fight. Every year I get up to remind you that this place is broken, that it is doomed. And every year you come back to play in the sun and the cold and the rain, and you bring your kids and your pets and your friends from Livonia, and you go to the bars and you dance. You poke fun at all the seriousness of this town.
Your friends from Livonia? Who's got friends in Livonia?
Until you pass out on the bench at Temple Bar. You scrap with me and then you party, and I get it. The truth is that you never ever once invited me to your stupid party. You know I will come and try to crash it, and I almost look forward to it every year.
Well, Nain, do you want to come and party with us this year?
What?
Well, I mean, you know, you guys, do you want to come to the party?
Yes!
Wait, what?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Okay, Detroit! Let's make this official. Pursuant to this agreement to forego any and all held claims against the people of the city of Detroit, on this day, March the 24th, 2019, I, Garland Gilchrist, exercising the right obligation and solemn duty of all lieutenant governors of the great state of Michigan, to certify and or issue metaphysical proclamations and invitations under the authority invested in me by all of you and the great people of the great state of Michigan. And in sincere consideration that this day marks the 10th anniversary of the modern era of the March through Nain Rouge. And whereas the Nain Rouge, Detroit's legendary harbinger of doom, has conceded an introspective moment about his role in the city's future, I do hereby offer the Nain Rouge an invitation to party with the most excellent citizens of Detroit!
Hey, Detroit, let's party!
Let's party!
Oh, yeah, party. That's what we know how to do.
That's the way it should be.
This concludes this year's stage performance of the March of Nain Rouge, which I know no one can ever hear or really understand anyway, but thank you for coming for 10 years! As always, we are going to have a party at the Masonic. The entrances go downstairs around the ramp. Don't come up this way, go down that way, all right? Go on in, down the ramp. Also, we would like to thank the Detroit Police Department, who every year puts up with this nonsense and does a great job. For the best and most peaceful crowd there is for any crazy event like this. Thank you all. The march downstairs in the ballroom. There's some porta potties over there. There's some bathrooms inside, and there's also a kids zone. So watch your language and your chaps and whatever, but bring the kids and have a good time. Walk slowly, and thank you very much for coming down. If you see a DPD officer, thank them for what they did for us today.
Well, there there seems to be a truce with the Nain, and apparently he likes to party, and it seems to be a common thread with the common Detroiter. So hey, it's all good now. Woohoo!
Please clear out of the street. The street will be opening back up to traffic. Please clear out of the street. We need all the pedestrians back.
Oh, sorry. There was no flag at the top of the Masonic, but the architecture, bar none. Watching. Each one of these spaces is different. Never paid much attention, but I went through there. Sure enough. That's nice that they do that. The Caribbean dancers. This is like the Kresge building, and they have security there. But the detail is nice. I like that. A lot of times they have the pineapple. These people, man, they're all around. They keep everyone else young. They're dancing like nobody's business here. They got all the moves. The younger people have nothing on them. Cass Corridor. Cass Tech High School through the fog. But one of the top-notch high schools. And here, Cass Park. So this is right in front of the Fisher Building and the Masonic. And the Temple Bar, we'll make a sneak peek in there in a little bit. Here, another look at the map. And yeah, right through the Cass Corridor neighborhood, right here on 2nd, the LCA Arena. This map needs to be updated, but they had some flame throwing action going on in there. I missed most of it. I caught one flash. But yeah, certainly be careful when you're playing with fire. Michigan Chronicle was here. That's an attractive building. This THU, Transit Housing Unit, maybe? It's part of the Mariners Inn, and it's a recovery center, so they're doing good work. Recovery is real. And so this is right across the street from the Little Caesars. There's the Kales building. That's like the downtown area. This, they need to put some murals up here. This parking deck is really boring. That's ugly, but ugly. So put some artwork there. But some people that had been through the parade, they were still walking around. Look at this place. I don't know if it's still up for $4.5 million, but that's the gentleman you would speak to if you were interested. And a lot of the lots nearby are offering parking. $20 there, but a little further out it's $10. But, okay, here's the Temple Bar. We'll take a peek inside because they're open.
Next one is going to be Queen. I got it. I know, I played it early. Oh my God. I'm hoping no one would know I played the hand. That's what's going on
Umbrella. Yeah, and parking's going to be more at a premium here now, too. Hotel Fort Wayne, 300 rooms with bath. It's vacant right now. Neat little building next to the Temple Bar. And then here you get a nice ad behind the Masonic. And the bike lane. Detroit is becoming certainly bike friendly, and why not? And jogging friendly. Charlotte Lounge, that hasn't been redone, but just in the middle of the block, Founders Brewing Company. This was like a pleasant surprise. So they were cooking corn there. I decided I'm going to take a peek inside. So look at the brickwork. Well done. Founders Brewing Company. So yeah, let's listen in.
Singing his cow boogie in the street.
look at the menu here. This is the first time I ever stepped inside. Look at Devil Dancer. That's perfect for Nain Rouge. But it seems interesting enough here and kind of well done. You know, a good crowd here. And they had live entertainment. You gotta love that. Fire is hot. Caution.
She can open her hand. She's like a fox in a hen house. She gets what she can take.
All right, back into the neighborhood. But yeah, they have a nice mural on the side of the building. And so choose what if, yeah. Choose if you had another beer. That good idea that you could have come up with. All right, but just down the way, Detroit Shipping Company. And this is a new place, too. It's amazing. Holy cow. This building here is probably going to get torn down, though. It's seen better days. That's right off of Cass there. Chung's here. We had that Chinatown. But Detroit Shipping Company, check this place out. This is the first time I stepped inside here, and it was like, this is nice, but there's some vacant lots. This is right behind the school there, the Clay School. They have some valet parking right here. So I'm going to enter through the back way. But this is well done also. Fabulous. Detroit is being creative. Yeah. And they've been here for a little bit. Since last year or whatnot. Here, like little gnomes. I don't know if it's like a bowling thing. I saw that. I figured, okay, let's see how this works. They leaned a little bit. But, yeah, I'm sure it's a good game. Anyways, what a great space they got going here. This was really fun. And then you get to see a lot of the people that attended the Marche du Nain Rouge, you know, the afterglow parties and whatnot. They go to various places en route to getting back to their car or whatnot. But a lot of people came by here. They have artwork and shipping containers. How cool. I do that international logistics kind of crap, you know, so you have those ocean-going containers, but they have a nice space there in the middle. And then nice artwork, and then even a nice house next door. Ooh, a little erotic kind of stuff. Oh, my Lord. Get all your sensations going. But, yeah, good crowd. People were enjoying themselves. You could get a coffee if you wanted to. Ice cream. Oh, yeah. Captain Morgan, that's what I decided I might go for here. So some blue concoction. They had the Red Devil. That's what I should have gotten. That would have been apropos. Across the street, Woodstock. What a kick-ass building. And it's a double Woodstock. The building next door also. It's like they're joined in the middle. This is a great mobile. But, yeah, they're on the move. I don't know if that's full speed there or what, but there they go.
But it looks like it's cashed out. I think so.
Oh, the Ambassador Bridge, one of those bottle rockets. Oh. Then they have these things, which are more popular in the summertime. Here, a spirited hockey game. I don't know if it just partially crosses the line. That you consider that a goal. It seems like the goalie digs it out. He gets it out of the way. But, yeah, they got a stage set up down there. This is nice. Food options and so forth. It's a pretty expansive place. Yeah, Detroit Shipping Company. Look at this house next door. I like that. Families were all over the place, which was nice because, yeah, you get over that fear factor. It's, yeah, we're in this all together kind of thing. This building's been redone. That's been refurbished. Back alley bikes, they weren't open here on Sunday. They had a little graffiti. Then there were stairs, and I thought, wow, I bet you I could get a nice view. It was too tempting. So, yeah, the print shop, but you can still go higher. Look, the Ambassador Bridge. Oh, yeah. The Motor City Casino, Hotel. And I'm not going to check the time here, am I? But yeah, check out the hood, your proximity to downtown. The Cass Corridor neighborhood is alive. Opening day, yeah, this place will be rocking too, for sure. But, yeah, connect the dots from downtown to midtown, no problem. It's going to go through the Cass Corridor lickety split. But we got to continue it up all the way up Woodward to 8 Mile and beyond. He's going to return the hat. Yeah, it looks like it worked with her outfit to begin with. Here, yeah, there we go, Cass Corridor. You can't, yeah, District Detroit or Detroit District, whatever it is. No. Cass Corridor. Split pea with pork. Usually it's with ham. But I bet it tastes pretty good with pork. I wouldn't have an issue with that. I bet this is the Nordine brothers that did this sculpture. Just a guess. But that's well done. This kind of philosophical spot, but then they had the skateboarding going on here. Oh yeah. This just was a fun event all around. It's just Detroit being Detroit. Who you are is who you are kind of a thing, and to hell with what anybody else thinks. Jumbo's Bar, yeah, this used to be, yeah, the red light district and a little rough part of town, but now it's kind of the fun part of town. Got a little urban trail going there. Folks, though, thanks for watching. And got a little skateboarding action going here. They have a nice park set up. All right, good night, everybody.